In this lesson, we will be finishing our UI animation system by refactoring our code, and at the end, we will be exporting all the files into Unity package, so it will be very easy to import them to our custom projects. So let's get started. First, let's open driver script. Let's select auto start, pre-start on enable, and reset when finished, and move them up front. Select duration, cut it, and also move it up. And the last thing we would like to bring at the beginning is driver settings. So let's do it. Clean the file, save it, and let's test it. Select some game object with the driver on it, and let's check how our values looks inside editor. And I like it more now than it was before, so let's keep it like that. Now let's open our controller folder, and let's open controller script. Now select driver by, remove driver ID and input offset, cut them, and let's move them down. Then select our editor previews tab and also move them up. Save the file, and let's check how it looks in editor. And I will prefer now this layout. Now let's include add component attribute into our classes, so they will be easily searchable inside add component menu. So first, let's open driver script, and before class definition, let's write an attribute called add component menu, and inside parameter, let's write underscore UI animation /driver/driver. First, save the file, and let's copy this line because we will be using it inside another classes. Open driver list player, paste it again before class definition, and change driver to driver list player. Now let's open controller transform script, paste it there, and change first driver to controller and second driver to controller transform. Save the file, select the line again, copy it, open controller image, paste it there, change the word transform to image, and the last open controller canvas group, paste it there and change the transform to canvas group. Save all the files, and let's go back to editor. To test why we was adding this attribute, create some empty game object, and let's press add component, clean the search bar, and we see at the first line we have our underscore UI animation folder, and inside we have driver and controllers. So that's perfect. Now we can easily create drivers and controllers just from the menu. Now, after we finish our code refactoring, we can export our UI Animator into Unity package. So first select our UI Animator folder, then go to Assets and click on Export Package. Keep selected all the files, also with our onClick script, and press Export. Let's create new folder with the name UI Animator Finished. Open it, and let's write file name UI Animator Finished, and press Save. And now we are ready to import our UI Animator package whenever we want and use it in our custom projects. So thank you, and see you in the next lesson.